Welcome back. Parliament's Joint Committee on Ethics and Members' Interests has slapped several MPs from different parties with fines for failing to declare their financial interests. The committee says it took the decision a week ago that the Houses of Parliament reprimand 9 members and impose fines ranging from 10,000 rands to 12,500. The committee says the MPs failed to declare their interests by the deadline in October last year. I'm now joined by political analyst Musa Mdunge, who's going to help us unpack this. Musa, very good evening to you, and thank you so much for your time. Now, why are disclosures of interest important for public officials? What role do they play in promoting transparency and trust in government?
Well, given the role that public servants, particularly when we consider your MPs, deputy ministers, including the president, the kind of role they play in the state, and their proximity to resources, it is key that such individuals in the execution of their duties must not be deterred in terms of those duties or have a conflict of interest. And it is to ensure that there is transparency in the manner in which those who are members of the executive or the legislative house are able to execute their duties, but also to ensure, as we now know with the whole issue of state capture, that the state fundamentally is not captured by private interests or individuals who are compromised by those private interests. And so that is really the importance of such an endeavor, where such individuals who serve in these important offices are able to declare their interests, so that South Africans get a sense of where MPs' interests lie, but to ensure that these MPs are transparent in their dealings and are not undertaking any work that would be counter the kind of work they need to take or are doing in terms of their offices.
So maybe, Musa, let's just then speak around the legal framework surrounding disclosures of interest for public officials in South Africa. What are the specific requirements that have been violated?
Well, you know, the Code of Ethics, the Code of Ethical Conduct and Disclosure, item 12, subsection 4, envisions that members' interests prescribed that are after a general election, a member of parliament must disclose